Hello, you beautiful individuals. We are back with, well, another Kent Hovind video. I know I said I was going to do different stuff, and I still am. I actually already have different stuff recorded. Um, I was actually going to, in the middle of, getting ready to upload something when this popped up in my recommendations. It's by a channel, Big Bad Mama. I can't remember where. I want to say it was Atheist Junior live stream, or maybe that open mic thing. I don't know. Either way, they have some really cool videos and like I don't know, just clips of Matt and Kent and various other creationists saying ridiculously ignorant things. And I mean, just a variety of videos. I highly recommend checking out their channel. But anyway, so yeah, this video popped up, and I haven't seen it before. Maybe it was on, whatever it's called, Kent Hovind official before it got taken down. So yeah, I just thought, I like the title. Matt Powell divorces Kent Hovind. And as someone actually commented on my last video and said something about how Matt Powell apparently left Dinosaur Adventureland. I had no idea. I don't care enough to pay attention to their lives, other than react to some of their stupid videos. So yeah, I just thought I'd check it out and see what the story is, I guess. So let's get into it. Oh, but before we do, to make my a particular subscriber happy, man, one day I will get this YouTube thing down. Probably not, but once again, if you would like to support the channel or just contact me in any way, all the links are in the descriptions for like Patreon and various other stuff, email and other social media. Yeah, so I would obviously be beyond grateful, and I don't know. I mean, people have already gotten me stuff and whatever, and I have a patron, so I'm like astonished by it every time. It's weird for me to even talk about because it's not something I ever thought would happen. But yeah, so if for some reason you want to help my channel grow, the links are in the description. So yeah, and please, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell thing to make the YouTube algorithm gods happy. All right, now that horrendous shilling is out the way, let's dive into the video.
Michigan,
Right.
and you're getting calls to go back on the road preaching. So atheists are going to take this and run with it, but you're moving to Michigan, and they're going to say, "Oh, there's a fight." Is there any kind of fight?
No, not at all. It's been a great time being
Okay.
here and no conflict whatsoever.
No conflict. I mean, okay, listen. I have heard of a ridiculous amount of conflict that has come out of Dinosaur Adventureland. Maybe not between Kent Hovind and Matt Powell in particular, but not only has there been a lot of conflict, there's been a lot of controversy and just outright disgusting things and illegal things. But all that aside, like, anytime you're, around somebody, like, especially a group of people that are, a small group of people in one place pretty much 24/7, especially, it sounds like they actually do some, physical work there and stuff too. You're telling me there's no conflict? I mean, come on, isn't lying one of those sin things that you guys like to go on about? Like, no conflict. You guys never had an argument. Anyway, I know they're obviously probably just talking about the actual act of why he's leaving, but let's be honest, this whole video is probably just a big lie. I mean, everything they say is a lie.
Dr. Hovind has been an amazing
Mr. Definitely not a Dr. Hovind.
inspiration to me and to my family, and we've just had a great time being here. We've shed some tears, knowing that we're going to leave this place because it's been a wonderful experience here. This is
A wonderful experience. Man. I mean, just how, I don't have that really, I don't really have an exciting life, I guess. But even with my rather mundane life, I cannot imagine going to Dinosaur Adventureland, living there for however long he did, and thinking of it as a wonderful experience. Man, your life must be sad. That's mean.
It's not a cult compound.
It's definitely a cult compound.
This is indeed a wonderful place. And if you haven't been here, you need to come because the tours are amazing. The food.
Don't go there. You don't need to go there. Please don't go there. Don't give them any money. Don't give them any support. Don't give them any foot traffic. Let that place die out like Kent Hovind's channel. And also, if you pay attention, really seems like Matt is like, I don't know, it's almost like he's gritting his teeth, or like it's like he's really struggling to get through this in a way. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I don't know. He has a very bizarre expression on his face throughout, well, what I've seen so far. It's like he's lacking that, self-delusional confidence he usually has in most of his other videos.
Food's amazing, and God's work out here is going well.
Amen. What are you going to say to the critic? You're going to travel to churches, give your contact info if people want to get a hold of you, and in about 5 years, you're going to come back here and work again and take over when I die.
I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that, brother.
That was pretty funny. That's another reason. I mean, it's just the little things like that. Those little edits that just add so much to it. But yeah, that's essentially like him saying in the politest way, hell no. Clearly, which, I mean, good for you, pal. You clearly don't want anything else to do with at least Dinosaur Adventureland. Hopefully not. You just don't want anything to do with Hovind at all. Hopefully by some, miracle, you actually get out of this young Earth creationist mindset. Honestly, if that happens, I'm not gonna lie, that might give me a little push into believing there's a God. I mean, because that would be one hell of a miracle.
Okay.
I'm just here to help.
Well, and you got grandkids with the grandparents live up there and everything. It's natural to, if you're going on the road, your wife should be close to mom and dad with the kids.
Did he say grandkids? Like Matt? No. Maybe he meant like Matt's kids, like, are his parents' grandkids. Maybe that's what he's saying. Yeah. No, because Matt can't be that old. There's no way. How old is Matt? No, no, there's no way. No.
I did this for 20 some years, traveled all over the world preaching, and it's exciting. And after a while,
Did that just get louder, or did I like hit my volume on my headphones or something? If it jumped up in volume there, I'll try to fix it in post edit. But yeah, sorry about that.
You say, okay, that's enough. I'm ready to stay home. And so I can reach more people sitting here in front of this camera than I can by traveling, so.
Not anymore. With your whole channel getting taken down. Now you have like what? Channel with a few hundreds of subscribers. Oh, and by the way, I think if I remember right, I just hit 400 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. Not as cool as Big Bad Mama with her 420 subscribers. Nice. But yeah, no, you're not reaching as many people anymore. Which is just so glorious. It puts such a big smile on my face. You have no idea.
You get it out of your system, travel around. That's like the Quaker said, "Sir, I would not harm thee for the world, but thou art standing where I'm about to shoot." That's my.
Did Kent just threaten to shoot Matt Powell? No. That's kind of what that sounded like, though, right? Like, maybe I just heard that wrong, but I'm pretty sure he just threatened to shoot Matt Powell. That'd make for an interesting video.
My attitude, keep calm and go where you're going to go. Okay, in the winter up there in Michigan, good time to come down.
Sorry to keep pausing this, but like, man, we're never going to make it through this 5-minute video. It almost seems like Hovind is fighting back tears through this, man. I mean, I guess he is kind of losing like his pseudo child. And probably his, boy toy. Ew. That's a disgusting thought.
Down here for a couple of weeks and visit, right?
Yes, sir.
When it gets 40 below up there.
Not that there's anything wrong with, two men or any whatever sexual orientation. I just meant disgusting thought of Hovind and Matt Powell because they're disgusting. Just wanted to make that clear. Not probably didn't have to, but never know. Got to be safe on the internet nowadays.
There.
We'll be here.
Okay.
We'll come.
Sounds great. Thank you. Any questions, Randall, coming in?
Y'all address the Brett King thing?
Yeah, well.
Good thing you had that guy read that question so nobody could hear it. I mean, hopefully they'll like put it up on the screen or something, but why do you guys do that? I mean, he has been doing this for decades. Not the video, I guess, but he's been making videos for a long time. How have you not figured out the little things like this yet? What, you only have one mic?
Quickly, I do not understand what happened with Brett King. He
Who is Brett King? What happened with Brett? Don't know why you guys trusted him after his views and performance a few months ago. If anyone knows who that is, please let me know. I mean, I'll probably look it up, I guess, but not going to right now. Definitely don't care enough.
scheduled a program for me. I thought everything was fine. I do a lot of programs, okay? But he scheduled a program for me to be on, and we had technical problems and internet problems, and we couldn't make the show.
We made the show, but it was like 5 minutes still. He canceled on us.
Oh, we would have made, yeah.
I don't know if you could pick up what that dude said, but it sounded like they made the show, but it was like 5 minutes till, and then they canceled on him or something. I don't know.
He was upset because we didn't advertise for him before the show. Well, I don't advertise for everybody's show I'm going to be on. I don't understand that. I mean, what did I do wrong?
He's
So I obviously have no idea what the story is, and I don't know who this Brett person is. But if he's honestly simply angry because Hovind didn't advertise for him, and that's it. I mean, you know, not that I want to be on like Hovind's side for anything, but I mean, that is a little weird. It's like, I don't know, get over it. The dude shows up on, you know, a different channel like every night. It's I don't know. It's not that weird that he wouldn't advertise every single interaction. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's way more to it. It is Kent Hovind, so I'm sure he's leaving out a lot of details. And you know what is that? Is that right back there? Is that Professor Dave? Is that a little like Professor Dave face? Pretty sure it is. It's kind of hard to tell, but looks like it.
It's all about views. You didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he was standing with us on all sorts of stuff. He even stood with me on the very issue that he's taking issue with me on, the LGBTQ. You know, he was standing with me. He was agreeing with me. He was sharing my sermon. I did a seminar with all of the statistics and the figures and laid everything out very clearly. But the truth is hate to those who hate the truth, right?
Yeah.
You know,
No, you're just an idiot. And again, I don't know this Brett story, but maybe he just, you know, like evolved his character and his mindset and became less of a hateful moron. Again, I have no idea. Don't know anything about this. So, but it's one possibility. That'd be, you know, something I would love to see you do, Matt.
he was peer pressured, I think, into some people getting him to turn on you and I. And of course, like if you put out a video called Kent Hovind Exposed or Matt Powell Exposed or Matt Powell and Kent Hovind Exposed, you're going to get some views.
Just a name.
Oh, really? Well, might have just thought of a title for this video.
Going to draw attention.
Just kind of draw attention because it's
writing
considered controversial.
Writing on the coattails, yeah. Anyway,
Screw it. I'll ride on your crabby, you know, lying shit-stained coattails. Why not? It's got me some views so far, so might as well before your presence completely disappears from the internet.
I'd be glad to be on his program again anytime. I don't like the cursing and swearing, so I'm not going to promote it. Certainly not going to partner with him. But
You have a problem with cursing and swearing, which I mean, that's the same thing, right? Like, there's no difference there. Those are synonyms. But anyway, but you don't have a problem with abusing women or children or being a hateful piece of shit or just being an all-around awful, disgusting con man, hideous example of a human. But cussing and swearing, that's what you have a problem with? You really need to you really need to get your priorities straight, man. Sort your life out.
But I'll be on his program anytime. I'll be on the atheist program.
Yeah, let me go on record. You never did anything to Brett Keane. You were only kind to him. You were very, very gentle towards him. And
gentle
for whatever reason, and I've been friends with Brett for 5 years now, 4 years. And, you know, this is kind of the last straw with Brett. I mean, if he asks for forgiveness, I'll forgive him because we're always supposed to forgive people. But, you know,
unless they are, you know, anything except for a straight white, conservative, ultra young earth creationist Christian male. But, if they're that, you'll forgive them. Anything else that goes against that or just doesn't quite align with that, they're damned to hell, right?
After what he pulled, it's man, it's just not good. And we
Yeah.
probably shouldn't even talk about it anymore.
No, it's okay.
'cause
Well,
who
if
cares?
We probably shouldn't even talk about it anymore after we just talked about it for like a minute or two straight. Silly us.
people have questions, let me know. Somebody asked, what happened with Brett? Okay. I honestly don't know. He flipped a switch, and for no reason, good reason that I could see. Your dad drove all
Maybe he just, maybe just grew a couple extra brain cells and realized how ignorant you were. Again, I have no idea. Don't even know who the dude is they're talking about.
night to get here with the truck and the trailer, and we had the whole crew up there packing you to move down, and so the girls are up there deciding should we wrap this plate up or not.
Rubber.
Throw it in the truck and sort it out when you get up there. That's my philosophy. I've moved a bunch.
More people love you than hate you. There's no way that's true. That's just, no. There's no conceivable way that's true. It just isn't, man. Like, look at the significantly smaller channels than what you had with your, Kent Hovind official, and the views and comments and interactions they got, and then compare it to your significantly bigger channel and the lack of views and comments. Like, no, I'm sorry, guys, but more people do not love you than hate you.
Bunch of times. More people love you than hate you. Well, that's good news.
Amen. I hope so.
My first wife divorced me in Florida. You can't stop a divorce. And Mary left, and the butcher.
Why should you? What do you mean stop a divorce? I mean, like, you can stop a divorce in a way. You can come to an agreement with your partner to, I don't know, go to counseling or try again or sort your problems out, whatever. But do you mean like legally stop it? Because that'd be weird. Like, what, you're forcing them to be with you? I mean, that is something Kent would do. God, everything, the more I learn about him, it's like, I just want to learn one thing about Kent or Matt that doesn't make me just feel like I need to take a shower for how disgusting the things I learn about them make me feel. Like, I honestly, I want to genuinely remove my brain and wash it after I watch one of their videos.
Board elder said, what do I do? We tried everything to get her back. They said, well, file an annulment. There wasn't a state wedding, so there doesn't need to be a state divorce. It's a simply annulment. Look up annulment. Same thing when Cindy left. All we did was just, we tried everything to get her back. Didn't want to come. Okay, so we filed an annulment because it wasn't a state wedding. There's nothing illegal about that. It's perfectly fine. The church can authorize an annulment. And then I believe, I'm going to do some checking on that, the annulment is as if it never happened. So anyway, we'll get into more of that later, but I'm very happily married now. Woo-wee, Sandra, way more than I can handle.
Another woman that he, abuses and treats like property rather than a human being. So funny.
We come visit Dinosaur Adventureland. It's free. What else do you want? Okay, it's a
All BS. It's free. I mean, I'm sure it's free, but it's just asking for donations every 3 seconds and God knows what else. Don't visit Dinosaur Adventureland, please. Just don't. Like, I honestly thought about it, like trying to make a video out of it, but I can't. I don't want to be anywhere near them. I mean, it was bad. It's like bad enough being on a debate and actually talking to him, let alone being in his physical presence. I don't think I'd be able to stop myself from punching his smug jaw.
great place to come. And we love the Lord. We just want to serve him. Matt, you've been a great blessing. No hard feelings. You just decided, hey, back on the road, get the grandkids closer to the grandparents. Common sense.
Right on.
And when you're done, come back. Okay?
So yeah, wow. That was interesting. Matt Powell divorces Kent Hovind. Thanks again, Big Bad Mama, for putting that clip up. Gave me something to watch and react to real quick. And yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna edit this one real quick and post it tonight. And then I think I'm gonna save the one I was going to post tonight for tomorrow, which is not Kent Hovind or Matt Powell. It is genuinely something different. So, Anyway, as always, if you want to, once again, help the channel at all, or contact me, or check out other my, social media stuff, links below in the description. And yeah, go check out Big Bad Mama's channel. This video and her channel link will also be in the description, or his channel. I mean, it's Big Bad Mama. I don't think I've ever actually talked to them. I think they were just like, man, I wish I could remember. I swear it was Atheist Junior's live stream, and like they were commenting. Anyway, so yeah, check their channel out. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.